because welcome to the One Podcast with Adventure Rule Them All, episode number 166. We're basically there to Devin's weight number. We're getting ever so close.
We've passed it already? Is that what you're saying, Devin?
Have we passed it?
No, I'm 177 as of now. So no,
we're inching closer and closer.
I'm going up. I'm rising the ranks.
All right, buddy. I'm the Beast Note for this episode, joined today by everybody's favorite wise man, Jordi. We got Jake. We got everybody's favorite pizza man, and Cody, and everybody's favorite wrestler, Mr. Popular himself, the old Devin.
Beast Note.
Old Devin.
I'm not the one somebody made on WWE 2K24.
You know, that is a little wild.
Why? Why is it wild?
Well, did you do it? All right, Jacob, did you do it? Who's out there just being like, you know what? You know how I want to make fucking Beast Snow. That's it.
AJ Snow.
It was made AJ Snow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's AJ Snow. So it's literally a Marion fan.
Wow, saying Snow has no reach.
Wow, Snow was in the NWA. Both of them.
I'm going to continue before I get very angry. Please go support the podcast. We're on Twitter X at TOPTERTA. Go support the podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/@TOPTERTA. Go sub, like, comment. Help us get to our goal of 100 subscribers. We tried something different with our upload thing last week. We just uploaded everything at once, and it kind of worked. I don't know. Did it? Maybe. I don't know. Felt good, I guess. That's all that matters. And then we're on all the major podcasting platforms, wherever you get your podcasts at, Spotify, iTunes, go follow, subscribe, rate us 5 stars. Do that, please, to help support us and our mental health, I guess. Just like every episode, Devin, he's back. He's going to give us the best news from the week. We're going to talk. There's been some delays, I see, and some other news we'll report, of course. We're going to hit the gym, Jake's Power Hour. We're going to see what he's playing, and then we're going to tell us what everybody else has been playing. I've been playing a new game, so I'm going to tell you that. That's all I know.
No shit.
Cody's back again. He's going to tell us what the Shadow knows. Is it a movie? Is it a show? Who knows? He's going to tell us what he knows. We're going to talk some wrestling. We're going to talk some wrestling. Got some debuts. Got a lot of news. We got a couple of things to discuss between the boys and the world, but we'll deal with that when it comes. And then Jordi has barely made it in time, and he's going to tell us what we got wrong in this episode. He's gonna set the record straight. Before we get into all that, we're gonna play Do You Knowuh TOPTERTA?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna ask you guys this question. We're gonna have a little discussion, have a little fun, I guess. I'm gonna ask you this question. Your guys' hero, a lot of people's hero, passed away recently. The creator of DragonBall and everything. Is it Toriyama? Am I getting that right?
Yeah,
Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama. I want you guys to tell me your favorite Toriyama, your thing, whether it be, a character, a show, episode, whatever. What your favorite memory that he gave you?
I'll go first because it's probably going to be the shortest because I watched the least amount of Dragon Ball Z. But Trunks is my favorite. He's cool. Trunks is cool. He had a sword, and he had the cool purple hair.
I was going to say, I'm assuming it's mostly future Trunks.
Yeah. Trunks was cool. But the moment that sticks out to me the most, and it's not a great moment, but it's when I was playing Dragon Ball Z, one of the beginning, earlier ones, and you had to rotate the sticks to keep Piccolo holding on to Raditz So
that's Budokai 1.
Budokai 1, so
Yes, sir.
you could keep Goku in the thing, so he could do the special beam cannon, and it took so many tries because it was so hard. It was so hard.
It really was.
Big fan of Dragon Ball Z, though. I watched most of Dragon Ball.
Good series.
My favorite part of that is when you tapped it.
I know. Yep. You're not. Are you a boy? Yeah. That's how he checks to see if you're a boy or a girl. Yeah. Why do you not have nuts? Yeah. Toriyama's great. I'm actually rewatching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Now I'm on like episode 30 or so. I just started a few days ago. But anyway, so as a child, I think real easy and obvious. My favorite moment in all of Dragon Ball, like, Jesus Christ, history, is when Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time. So Krillin gets stabbed, whatever, blah blah blah. He's still alive, not dead yet. But when Frieza does kill him, just blows him up. Goku, the eyes go. It's just a great moment.
It really is.
Well, fun fact, history. The only reason Super Saiyan changed his hair color and all that is because Akira Toriyama wanted to save ink instead of drawing, like coloring in all the hair.
That's funny.
But so that is probably my favorite moment, just nostalgia based. But when Trunks goes Super Saiyan after future Gohan is killed, that is also a great moment because in the normal timeline, Trunks can go Super Saiyan as a child. All right. But the timeline where Goku dies and then Trunks doesn't go Super Saiyan until Gohan gets killed is a great, fantastic, beautiful moment too. Whole story arc's great. I think those are my two favorite from Dragon Ball Z. But I do want to talk about Super. And I didn't like a lot of Super's animation is really awful. Okay. Like notoriously so. That's not just me. But when Master Roshi, they're in the Tournament of Power to like save the universe from getting erased. And Master Roshi's like, all right, let's step up. You know, he takes his shirt off and he just starts beating up everybody until he's like, I'm too old. I guess this is it for me. And then he dies, whatever. It's a great moment. The whole thing leading up to it, like Master Roshi's just doing his thing and it's beautiful and amazing. You haven't seen Master Roshi do anything since Dragon Ball as Jackie Chun. And then when Goku grinds up the Kefla's super beam, I don't even know what her move was called, but he grinds up with a Kamehameha wave and just blasts her in the face. Great. Love Dragon Ball Z. Love Akira Toriyama. I wasn't going to get Sandland, but I probably will. So, yeah, carry on. Love it.
So I have three things. Speaking of the Tournament of Power, the opening song during the actual tournament is probably my second favorite anime opening of all time. It's just fun. It's so fun, and it kind of feels like a Faces like entrance song and WWE. Like it's so like poppy and just like I don't even know how to really put it into words. It just feels good. It's a great anime opening song. I had it downloaded on my phone for a long time. I also want to say that Piccolo is kind of what kickstarted as a kid, is kind of what kickstarted my interest in trying to be a voice actor. I always tried to imitate Piccolo's voice, and like I did it and over and over and over, trying Piccolo. Trying to imitate just that sound. Obviously I didn't achieve it as a kid because my voice was like 3 octaves higher. But yeah, that's where my interest in being a voice actor started, is with Dragon Ball. Lastly, to this day, Frieza is my number one favorite villain. I mean, everything
too.
about the
Me
dude,
too.
like he is perfectly evil. He's sassy. It doesn't matter if he's wrong or losing. He's still talking shit. He has some of the best power ups, some of the best lines, some of the best one liners and comebacks. Absolute top tier anime villain. Top tier villain of all time, really. I put him above Joker, and everybody knows I love Joker. So those are mine.
Frieza really is like a top tier villain.
He is my favorite villain of all time, and Gohan is my favorite character. Should have said that.
I do love Gohan. So mine is, I probably got a couple too. One, I mean, the entire Budokai Tenkaichi series of games. Just absolutely love him. I'm sure he had some part of it at least. But
it's just a retelling of his stories in an interactive way.
Yeah. The entire Cell Saga is still by far one of my favorite like anime sagas ever. It's just done so well. Everything about it is kind of like, I think it was like the first time that had actual consequences because, you know, we were going through everything, you know, like, all right, we hate the androids. Ah, well, no, okay, they're kind of our friends now, and they were just being controlled. So, okay, well, let's be their friends. And so I was like, oh, hey, I can actually use them to gain a shit ton of power. So I'm going to do that. And then, like, you know, it goes through the killing spree of all of them, tries to get the rest of them and everything. So it's very, like, that was the first time that characters, because even when Krillin died, 2 episodes later, he was back from the dragons. So it was like, all right. But this one actually had like lasting effects because like 16 was gone for a while, and then
Goku was gone forever when he died the first time.
The first time?
No, when he died the first time was the Snake Way run and all that.
Yeah, he wasn't going.
Whatever time I had to watch him fucking climb up to Mr. Popo and all them, where he first starts training with him.
Oh yeah, that's Snake Way run.
That
Mr. Popo? What are you talking about? No, it's not.
Not Mr. Popo. That's Grand Kami or Great Kami or whatever. Not Great Kami.
King Kai.
King Kai. There it is. It's been a long time since I've watched him. I apologize.
That was a year.
That was a good amount of time.
Yeah,
He's
but
gone for a little less than a year.
And plus, like, you still saw his entire journey with the androids, when they were gone, they were just gone until it got resolved. Like, 16 just got his head crushed, and you just had to watch it and go, aw.
16?
But, and plus, like, the ending of that, the whole, you know, the father-son Kamehameha, you really can't beat that.
Good. So good. That whole monologue he gives to, don't even look, I'm gonna cry. We can't even do it.
Right, see? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's just amazing moments. And I know a lot of the Dragon Ball community has tried to get it erased, but I actually really enjoyed the GT saga.
So did Akira Toriyama.
Well, good. We were on the same page. I thought it was well done. It was something that was different enough to not just be like the same repeat over and over and over. And I thought the idea of like, all right, you guys have used the Dragon Balls way too much. Now there's actual consequences to it. Like, that was fantastic to me.
Yeah, I can probably agree that GT is my least favorite of the whole series, but I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
Omega Shinron is cool. Like,
I like Omega Shinron. I like Sun Shinron too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it was Sun when it was him? No, okay. I'm thinking of the red and blue ones that fought together, that they were like the water and fire elements.
They become Omega Shinron, but
well, yeah, I know they come together, but there was 2 of them that he had to fight at the same time, and that was like, oh shit. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Great memories. They got me through a lot.
That's my earliest like animation memory. Period. Is Dragon Ball. I don't remember watching anything else. Pokemon.
Yeah, because I didn't watch Naruto and all that when it was on. Like, I didn't even know about it.
Well, I mean, Dragon Ball Z is 10 years before Naruto even started.
Is it really? Okay, so yeah.
Dragon Ball Z started in the 80s.
Dragon Ball did.
Dragon Ball Z. I want to say
Dragon Ball came after Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball came before Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
No, I thought over here No, I know, like timeline, it came before, but I think in airing, it went Dragon Ball Z, then Dragon Ball, then GT.
I really don't know about that because I'm not that old. But
never mind.
Dragon Ball Z finished airing. Like it had its last episode in I think 92.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, great stuff. I love that man. Love everything he did. He's the whole reason I can draw is because I mimicked his style for years when I started. I still kind of do it.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you Snow.
You know, Dragon Ball Evolution was probably one of my favorite things.
Oh my god. I bet it was.
Just kidding. Back when I was in, the happy childhood days, I used to, stay up and watch, Dragon Balls on Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. Staying up late, always loved Vegeta. I don't know.
That's funny, Steven. I ain't like.
Thank you. Yeah, first animated, thing that I watched back in the day, So
that's good. I
also the was it Mexico where everybody watched the Tournament of Power? Was that right?
I believe it was. Yeah.
Everybody just
The
gathered.
finale. Yeah.
That was good.
Yep.
That was a good one too.
And I will say, for anybody who has not watched it, the DBZ Abridged series on YouTube by Team 4-Star, fucking amazing. I know it got shut down. They got shut down several times and just eventually gave up on it. But
I heard all the voice actors hated it, so I don't know. It makes me kind of feel iffy about watching it.
What do you mean?
Like they don't like that people are doing it because they're taking their work and it's not legal.
I don't know. From what I understand, they did try to do everything they could to work with them or alongside them and get their graces. And from what I understand, Toriyama was okay with it. It was is it Bandai that they work with? They were not okay with it, and that's the whole reason why it kept getting shut down because they wanted the money from it.
Well, I watched Goku's voice actor talk about it. And he was like, "I can't. I'll talk about it, but it's not going to be what you want me to say about it because I'm with this company and I believe I think that they have the copyright license and they're just stealing it."
Hey, love Sean Schimmel and Christopher Sabat.
I think it's hilarious, but I'm just saying what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Also,
I mean, I guess I can see it.
Also, last thing, the MVs that came out, with the Linkin Park and everything.
Oh man,
I used to make those.
Oh, we know. You got 2 million views on a few of them, so.
No.
And you stopped editing videos. Why?
No, I don't.
Because we wanted a backyard wrestler or something. I don't know.
Nah. Been there.
Me too. Fortunately.
All right. Rest in peace, Toriyama-san.
Rest in power.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin.
Dragon Ball Daima, which is one of the last things he was working on, will now premiere on Fuji TV this fall. It's no longer going to be a web anime. It's coming to your television sets. And Toonami is going to be airing an overnight Dragon Ball Z marathon on Saturday in honor of Akira Toriyama.
Hell yeah.
So if you watch Adult Swim Toonami Saturday night, get your Dragon Ball Z in. All right. Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson on July 20th on Netflix. Yes, that's real.
Yeah.
Logan Paul said he turned down the fight because Mike Tyson was too old. Crazy. Don't know what to think about it. Have no idea, but we'll watch.
Mike Tyson.
Michael Tyson,
is a
heavyweight
trained killer.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's check this out. Spider-Man 2 is updated and added New Game Plus.
Jake Paul, sorry.
Yeah, man. We'll see.
It's rigged. Jake Paul's gonna win anyway, so.
I mean, that's how I feel. Well, I think Mike Tyson's last fight was as well because he won that fight, but they called it a draw.
Who was Mike Tyson's last fight?
Is it Roy Jones?
I don't. Yeah, was it Roy Jones? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he dog walked him really. Looked good too. Anyway, Spider-Man 2 updated, added New Game Plus. Might hop back into Spider-Man a little bit, depending on how quickly I get through Ronin. Zack
and
Snyder
says, about right afterwards.
I mean, if you're buying it that quickly.
Probably will.
I mean, if you buy it that quickly, then yeah, sure. But if I buy it, it's going to be later. Zack Snyder says Batman is irrelevant if he can't kill him. This is the same Zack Snyder that made that 12-hour Justice League movie in black and white that was not good, was not worth watching the whole thing. I'll die on the hill. I think it's stupid that people wanted it because it was ass.
Isn't it also the same Zack Snyder that like was dead set on having Ezra Miller as Flash?
Yep.
All right, man. Helldivers.
Just making sure.
Now, this is a little old, but Helldivers, the mechs were locked behind the liberation of a planet.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
You guys were on the ball, I guess, and you guys were invading that planet, in due time, and you did it, and you have mechs unlocked now. So good job. Apple terminated Epic's developer account again, claiming that they were verifiably untrustworthy. So Epic had their developer account suspended. It was reinstated, and now it's suspended again. Verifiably untrustworthy. PUBG is moving to the Unreal Engine 5 this year for more breakable environments, better looking. Peacemaker Season 2 is going to be set after the upcoming Superman Legacy movie. So I think that means 2025. Multiverses, the WB Smash Bros. Game, has a re-release date of May 28th. So it's coming back around. We'll see if it lasts this time. The new Mario movie is coming April 2026. Pre-orders are up for the Paper Mario remake. You can pre-order that now. Muhammad Ali, Bull Nakano, and Thunderbolt Patterson are joining the WWE Hall of Fame. And a tag team I've never heard of, the US Express, but not Lex. Sorry, don't know. Fairy Tail anime is coming back July 2024 with the 100 Years Quest. Look, I know Fairy Tail gets a lot of hate. I know 2 people on this podcast might know of Fairy Tail's existence.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know about it.
Fairy Tail was great.
Didn't know
I
it gets
loved
hate.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
seen a lot of people actually, like, when I've tried to talk to, like, hey, you know, what animes did you watch at the time I was watching Fairy Tail? And anytime I would mention it, it'd be about a 50-50 chance of people being like, oh, that's a really good show, or, oh, you watch that shit?
Fairy Tail, I think, is amazing. Honestly, really do.
I think
loved
the
it.
stories were great. Yeah.
Very underrated.
Yeah. The only character I think I don't like is Wendy.
And see, that's about where I stopped. I got to Wendy. I met
Brother. You have a
is
lot to watch then.
I know. What is the girl's cat's name? Isn't it like Clara or something like that?
Honestly, don't remember that cat's name. It's a white cat, though.
Yeah, it's Happy's opposite. But like, met her, hung out with her for a while, and then I just stopped watching it for some reason.
Yep, you missed that whole tournament with the Dragon Slayers, bro. You got to get back into it. Okay,
It gets good.
I do. Snow knows. He was here watching it with me. Akuma's coming to Street Fighter 6 in the spring. Really crazy to me that he wasn't like a launch character, but that's a DLC conversation for another day. He's coming in the spring. The next Venom movie is called Venom: The Last Dance. So it's going to be probably a documentary about,
Michael
being
Jordan.
the leader of the symbiotes. Out October 25th, though. Cult of the Lamb is going to expand beyond games. That means into comics and graphic novels.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, man. A code is going to be given out during this week's episode of the Pokemon anime. It's a mystery gift, and that distribution is of somebody's Palmot, and I'm going to try and pronounce this name, but look, I have no idea. Okay, Yaosobi, Yoasobi. I'm going to say Yoasobi. It's Yoasobi's Palmot. Okay, and the code for that is get your pins ready. Y0A0S0B1B1R1B1R1. To give that
Sounds
to you
like
one
a
more time.
Grand Theft Auto cheat code.
Yep, one more time. That's Y0A0S0B1B1R1B1R1. Don't know why it's that long. That's what it is. All right. Snow said we have some delays. I didn't see them. So, what are these delays?
Is that all your news?
That's all my news. That's a lot of news. We
Seriously?
just didn't stop. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll kill myself. And Your Honor,
I
no
will-
ball for us.
I have to start with this because
Allow
this
me.
is
Allow
my
me. No.
biggest news.
Allow me to end
of
my
the
family
week.
line right here.
After 6 years, Straight Rippin' is coming back to Halo.
Look,
I don't know what that means.
T Squared back. Again, the Ogre Brothers were coming back. The Batman 2.
all words
The
never
Batman 2 has been delayed to October 2nd, 2026.
That sucks.
Apparently,
Oh.
the script isn't finished, and
Good.
they don't have a place to film it. Some of the scenes or something. Neve Campbell is coming back in Scream 7.
Oh my god, I thought they killed her in Scream 5.
Sydney Prescott. No relation to Dax.
Yeah, the American. Shut the fuck up.
Marvel Studios fired the X-Men 97 creator, Bo DeMeo.
This show comes out like
next week. Yeah. Don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, so that shit's annoying because all 80% of the comments that I've seen about him has been like, "Oh, that's because they went woke, go broke, blah blah blah." Blah. Shut the fuck up. Nobody knows why except for him of why he got fired, and he's not allowed to talk about it right now because he already worked on 2 seasons of this show and many other shows. He's even credited on Witcher shit. That is why he's not allowed to talk about it. It has nothing about it's because those fucking liberals don't want us to know about their damn woke show. Fuck off. Just don't watch the show. Make all of us happy. Never watch an X-Men comic video show movie thing in your life ever again. That's my rant. I'm sorry.
You better let them know, Cody.
I'm just getting so fucking tired of it. Literally, X-Men is built about people that are being hated against. They're
different.
Literally, we've talked about it again before, but I'm sorry. It is literally about gay people going through the AIDS crisis and being told they're not allowed to do shit because they're different. That is what X-Men is about. That has been what it is about the entire time.
Yeah, it's an allegory.
But you have so many fucking idiots that has never picked up a comic book in their life that now wants to be like, "Oh, look, they're going woke." No, bitch, they've been woke.
You certainly do, and that pisses me off more than anything.
God,
listen, if we're going to talk about the X-Men and this whole thing right here, Chris Claremont's whole run built on things like that. God loves, man kills. That is it right there. That's the whole point is general racist prejudice against mutants.
Yep.
Yeah, I am, man.
And then you also have the
Honestly,
people that are pissed off because Rogue, who is supposed to be a 16-year-old, doesn't have a giant ass and big fake tits anymore.
No, she don't.
You can age her up. Come on.
It doesn't the people are so pissed off for the dumbest shit, and I'm tired of it. It's like all the people that get pissed off at, oh, Rage Against the Machine is against the machine. Yeah, that's their whole thing, people.
It's kind of in the name.
Also, when they realized Green Day's American Idiot.
Oh wait, they're calling us idiots? Yes.
Yeah, I don't
hate them, but
I
that
don't understand how
great.
I don't know how some things pass through the cracks like that.
It's because they don't actually pay attention until someone tells them to get upset.
No. I get it. I do get that, but those bands are very old.
Right. Yeah. But
that Green Day did a cover of American Idiot and said, maybe I'm the MAGA America.
Yeah, they did that on. That was the New Year's party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
New
you watched that. We watched that here.
Yeah.
it is wild. It is so easy to just not like something and shut the fuck up and move on. Just do that, please.
I think Marvel Studios was listening to Devin talking about how terrible their art is. The PS Plus Extra March lineup has a big lineup.
March.
April.
The PS Plus, not the free one.
I don't know.
Go on. Just move on. Say it. Let's hear it.
No, you. I'll just skip that since I was.
I'm intrigued now. You must mean the premium lineup, the
extra PS
the
Plus
games.
Extra.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I said.
All right.
I can not read it.
I would appreciate if you did read it.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
I thought that was already there, but go off, King.
Am I repeating something?
No, go off, King. You
NBA 2K24 Kobe Bryant edition.
Oh boy.
Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Great game.
Resident Evil 3.
All right.
Lego DC Supervillains.
Fun.
Blood Bowl 3.
All right, let's play it.
Super Neptunia RPG. Mystic Pillars remastered.
Never heard of it.
Okay. There you go. Sorry, I even shared.
No, I'm glad you did. I needed it. I needed to individually react to each one of them.
Okay.
As a matter of fact.
Sadly, Paul Alexander passed away at the age of 78 after spending 70 years in an iron lung after contracting polio at the age of 6.
And I saw that on one of those like fake Twitters, so I thought it was fake. So rest in peace. Yeah, I don't remember what. Yeah, just yeah. Twitter that posts like fake pictures and shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was a lawyer.
Now you're telling me, brother was in the courtroom arguing cases inside an iron lung. They had to turn his whole body, turn the whole lung, so he could look at the jury and then look back at the defendant.
Listen, I know it's not a funny situation, but now I'm just picturing it because Devin is talking about it, and I can't help but laugh.
I mean, it's a funny thought.
I know how he writes. He's written multiple books. But I'm not sure of the logistics about him being in a courtroom or not being in a courtroom.
Is this our modern day Helen Keller?
Well, hold on. No. So he could be a lawyer, right? You can go to school to be a lawyer.
He graduated school, of course.
But was he a practicing lawyer? I think is what we need the answer to. I'm I'm sure we'll hear later.
Okay, so hold on. I guess because I brought it up, it points me. What are y'all's thoughts about Helen Keller? Have we talked about it before on this?
Well, I've watched the movie Helen Keller versus Night Wolves, and I recommend you watch that.
Yeah, but like actual Helen Keller, like what is your? Because I'm not setting any precedent before. I want everyone else's thing before I say.
I'll go first.
You need to detail
household.
You need to detail this question more.
I have literally zero thoughts about Helen Keller.
Okay.
I do not think about her.
Good. So she's not your Roman Empire?
She's not my Roman Empire. I'm sure she was a fine lady.
The more things that I hear about her, the more
the faker you think it is.
The more I think she's not real.
Okay. I think she was real, but she was definitely real. Jesus. But did she do all that stuff? Like, okay. Did she She wrote books and learned, like, did she though? Because she couldn't talk, she couldn't see, she couldn't hear.
She was like Jesus.
Jordi,
Except he could do all of those things and more.
Jordi, what are your thoughts?
Jesus could fly. Helen Keller couldn't see.
I think it's a sad situation.
Okay, so
I actually didn't know that she apparently wrote books. I didn't know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she wrote books, she sang songs, she fucking
She invented Braille.
She did what with songs?
I didn't even remember what I said, so whatever I said is what I said.
It had to be a lie.
Sang songs?
Oh, that sounds right.
In the Van Deaver household, Jeannie specifically believes that Helen Keller was a myth, that the person probably did exist, that the person probably did exist, but there is absolutely zero possible way that she did all the shit that she is credited for, and that the people that took care of her probably just did all that shit and wanted the money, so they sold her as a story to get the money.
Sure,
I mean,
that's
people
believable.
have done that multiple times over throughout history.
But see, when you can use somebody like Helen Keller as a martyr for things like that,
why not do it?
I mean, in the end, was
It's
it
not
a good
like
thing?
she's ever gonna know. I'm going to hell.
No,
see
you're not.
No,
I mean, you're right.
We're
She
here.
she wouldn't be able to see, hear it, smell it, nothing.
Yeah. Like,
So-
I do think that there is a unfortunate person that had to go through all of that stuff, and that sucks.
I don't think about Helen Keller at all, except
Well,
for my
no,
versus the
think
Night
about it
Wolves.
this way. Think about it this way.
This podcast is off the fucking rails.
Off the fucking rails. Yeah. Think about it this way. If maybe she didn't do all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. She left a legacy. Her as a person has a legacy now, and that's all a lot of people want.
Stop. Answer me.
You
this
stop.
question.
I was talking.
No, because I need this question answered now. As a person who's born deaf, blind, and unable to speak, how did she learn anything?
And that's kind of that's where me and Jeannie kind of see it.
How is she going to invent Braille and speak and a language all her own?
Right. You don't know what letters are. You don't know, like you just how.
Right,
How
you
would
don't know what
to,
sounds.
like,
You don't know what sounds are.
Yeah, that's our kind of thing on it. We definitely think that whoever was her caretaker definitely was just saw something and was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do this."
Yeah, but if she did all this, I'll just apologize to her in the afterlife. But talking about it now, this bitch lying.
All right. I'm sorry.
Or somebody's lying.
Somebody is definitely.
Well, yeah, she can't be lying. She doesn't know how to speak.
So last thing, has enough time passed to where everybody is just talking crap about Ghost of Tsushima now?
No.
What?
I have not seen a single.
No.
I saw one doofus, loser, idiot, dumb scumbag say one bad thing about
or whatever. Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Japan. Yeah, that's the only bad thing I've ever seen.
And why is that a bad thing? Because Assassin's Creed games are pretty good.
Yeah, well, he's also an idiot.
Well, they have definitely gone down in popularity.
Was a fantastic game.
Well, they're probably still good games, but the popularity of them has definitely gone down.
That's
For
fair.
Well, with the Rise of the Ronin gameplay coming out and the Dogma game coming out, I've been seeing a lot of negativity for Ghost of Tsushima.
People are stupid. It's been like 6 years.
They have no life. Liveless. Nothing better to do than
And the game's coming out on PC soon. I mean,
I know. Yeah, now those losers are about to have their worlds changed.
all right. Just saying.
If we're done, I got a couple small newses.
If we're done.
Not about Helen Keller, is it?
No, God, no.
No, please. I'll answer any question you have about her.
So first and foremost, for Nintendo fans, Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door release date. You're going to be playing it, so I don't know what you're doing that for.
That's crazy.
It is
crazy.
I'll fight you.
May
crazy.
23rd, 2024.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset about that because I didn't know the date got pushed back. I was all excited for it to drop in like 10 days. because it was supposed to be March 22nd.
Now you got to buy Rise of Ronin instead.
No, it's May.
Nope. Now I have to pre-order Thousand Year Door instead.
And second really good news, Bloodborne is getting a new graphic novel this year, but they did also kind of like shadow announce that there will in fact be a remake plus more of the Bloodborne game sometime soon.
Doubt it.
The creators have been wanting to do it, and there's been more and more and more fan pushing to like, why haven't we got this? Everything else keeps getting remade. Why can't we do this? Like, either give us a new game or remake it. Like, why? So, I think it's something that they've been pushing for. From Software has even said that they would love to pick it up, but they don't own the rights to it, so they just can't like go buy it. But it is apparently in the works. They just said that there will definitely be something coming, but it takes time, is what they said. But that's exciting because all the previous news was, yeah, we probably can't. So to hear like no, we're definitely doing it, we just don't know when, perfectly okay with that. That's all I got.
Love that.
A little bit of news from me. Daggerheart Open Beta is now out. I watched a how to create last night, and I talked to you guys a lot about it in the chat earlier. So I'm not going to go over it as much as I would have if I didn't, but it's very cool. It's very cool, and it seems like which I really like. They have a lot of customization, and like it's not like you don't have to do these specific things, but like there are specific things that can help you develop your character early on. Like on the character sheet, they have questions that they ask you about your character, and like it helps in like a session 0, for example. You can be like, who do you know? How do you know this person or whatever? And you can be like, well, I know this one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch the how to play later tonight, hopefully. And whenever the first live stream of the Critical Role playing it, I'm gonna watch it. So.
So let's go hit the gym in Jake's Power Hour. See what he's playing.
Nothing. Helldivers 2.
God, bro.
I know. I'm in the midst. I'm waiting for Ronin and DragonBall. So all I've really been playing lately is Helldivers 2. Been playing some WWE. It's basically what I've been playing. Helldivers is still fun. This is kind of gaming. I got to be the disaster master for the Goodberry Cafe this past Monday.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
For some reason I didn't know you were running that shit until they were like, and here's our disaster master. And I was like, oh fuck.
To be fair, I didn't know until earlier that day.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
And I improv'd 100% of that session.
I think you did very well.
Thank you. It was fun. It was fun. And we played Goblin with a Fat Ass, which I would really like to bring and play with you guys sometime.
Absolutely. Is Jim the only person that is like true to that channel? Were all of you guests for that? Okay.
Yes. Jim hosts the Goodberry Cafe.
Okay.
And then
Shout out
Jem.
Yeah, she got into cosplay and everything. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
They stole a dog.
What?
I said they stole a dog.
That's upsetting. Really quick though, I played NBA 2K24. Started a little season with the Nuggets. Yeah, went 0-3. I was like, you know what? I need a better team. So I went and did the 91 bowls.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the GOAT.
I did. I did actually.
LeBron's not on that team, so
okay, cool, man. And you know what? Did a lot better. Shooting feels good for me. I can't defend.
Nobody can on that game.
It's hard.
But
it really is.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a fine game. 166 gigs to download it, but
yeah. Are you going to get into the My Career mode?
Oh no.
My Career is pretty fun.
It is.
I created a guy and then saw I was in with everybody else.
Oh, that's why I couldn't hear me. That's crazy.
Oh, were you talking?
In the park.
Yeah, and then I was like,
I was.
I don't want to do this.
I was muted. Shooting with the stick or the button. Sorry.
Oh, the button.
Nah, you moved the stick. That's why you're fucking up.
No, shooting.
It actually does not make that much of a difference anymore.
Fuck that! I hate the stick.
Shooting's fine
oh
for me.
my god! That's why you guys are. That's why you guys are bad at the game.
No,
we're literally not bad at the game.
It's
oh my god,
bro,
we played.
Bro, you can't play online. I'm better than you online, and that's what I care about.
Hold on.
That's not true. I'll fucking wax your asshole online.
All right, come on, let's go.
Shush, both of you.
I don't have that shit downloaded.
So, it used to be there was a 25% increase if you use the stick. That is no longer there. It is a 5% increase at best.
Never even
no
heard
longer, of that. Well, because you don't pay attention to the builds and shit like that, like me and Jacob have had to. They nerfed the fuck out of the shot stick because it was dumb to force people to use the stick to play the game, and people didn't want to do it. Now, people do still use the stick. There are plenty of people that's just how they play now, so they've done it. It's the same thing with having the green shot window on or off. You can have the bar on or off. It doesn't make that much of a difference anymore.
It used to make a big difference.
It used to be like if you were shooting with the bar, you were a fucking idiot and you were making your game worse.
I love the stick.
I can shoot.
That's fine. You can love the stick, but it doesn't make it not.
I mean, defending is. I think defending is the hardest part of the game for sure.
Especially when you get locked into animations and you just can't do.
Oh
shit.
yeah, my least favorite thing. My least favorite thing about the game is like help defense. Like so I don't know how you guys switch players, but I hit R1, go to the player I want.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Cody doesn't.
So if you're doing that's crazy. So, but when you switch to the player, right? Try and do some help defense. Like say somebody's driving the ball or on a fast break, and the player like will not move, like you're stuck in one spot, and like nothing in that game infuriates me more than that.
I typically do not play anything outside of My Career, so I don't ever have to switch.
I see
anything.
I see. Yeah, I mean, it's easily the worst part of the game, and I am good at 2K. And it pisses me off. I think the dribbling could use some work, but it's not as bad as the help defense.
Nothing's as bad as the help defense.
And actually, steals this year. I don't know how it is on lower difficulties, but stealing is like automatic foul every time.
Damn near, yeah.
But yeah, that's my gripe. I've been playing a WWE 2K. The story mode, at least I finished the Undisputed one. I mean, really pretty fun. You know, really pretty fun. I went the babyface route, right? But I would not call how you act and do things really babyface. Because he was like shit talking Cody, talking about Cody, you are a bum, you're never gonna win anything, blah blah blah. I was like, oh my god, I picked babyface. Yeah, you are babyface because you're going against Roman as you go on a 3-year long title championship run too. So yeah, gameplay I think is I love the the hard cam is moved. so you're not just staring at the like terrible crowd. Now you can see like the entranceway and stuff. Takes me back to SmackDown. Just bring it. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game. I haven't gotten too deep into anything else yet. Gonna dive into some universe mode and maybe talk about that next week.
My faction, right?
I got stuck in my faction today. I accidentally pressed X to go into it. Was in it for 30 minutes trying to get out. You cannot until you have to set everything up or turn the PlayStation off. You don't get a choice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, my faction ever.
I have beaten Lies of P.
Damn.
That was fun and exciting.
Did you beat up Geppetto?
So here's the thing. I wasn't looking anything up because I wanted to like just play on my own, and then New Game Plus I'll actually go through and look at the builds and what I should have done and all that kind of shit. I apparently got the worst ending that you could get. So definitely gonna be not doing that next time. But yeah, I thought I was doing my duty. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do, and I was not.
Apparently not.
But from what I've looked up and read and everything, New Game Plus actually like gives you a full reason to play it, and it's not just like you're doing the same thing over again. You kind of are, but your amulets are upgraded, your weapons can go further, your P organs can go higher level, all that kind of stuff. So there's actual and there's weapons and stuff that you can't get for the first time playing that you can on the second time. So I'm excited. Probably gonna try out like an actual different build now that I know what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. So
Go blood.
I'm excited. Not an option in Lies of P, but I'll do what I can.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jordi's got a game?
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
I got caught up because I'm doing my job. But I do have a new mobile game. I how do I want to start this? So
Legends of Mushroom.
I'm very up and down on this game. I'm gonna start off by saying this is an idle game. So probably the least favorite genre of games, even amongst mobile gamers. I think they're pretty good for time killers, not necessarily for fun. Also, if you have like OCD type issues like I do, it's pretty good for stimming. So I like idle games personally. This game called Legend of Mushroom.
That's hilarious.
Dude, I've been seeing that everywhere.
I said that. Did you hear me say that?
No, well, did you hear me say I wasn't paying attention because
No,
I was doing my job?
I didn't. That's hilarious. Yeah,
Okay.
I said that
Did
before
you just
started.
talk about it? Oh, okay.
No, I just happened to see it like the other day.
Got you.
On my
Okay.
Twitter.
So, I'm gonna start with the positives. So, probably the best idle game I've ever played, honestly. For the graphics, like the cartoony graphics are pretty great. Kind of reminds me of MapleStory, but like better. The gear system is pretty cool. Like usually games have like 4 to 6 pieces of gear that you can find, and there's only like 3 variations. This has 10 different pieces of gear you can find. I think 10 different levels of quality, and then there's just like a list of different types of things in each category you can find. Very, very widespread. And then like after you unlock so many items, you can kind of customize your look too, which is a cool little touch. The game has multiple modes in it, which makes an idle game a lot better because it's not just opening the game and watching it play. Like there's a lot of different things you can actually do as far as modes go. Like there's PvP. pretty much every game has guild systems now. So there's obviously like a guild, and it's called family. There's different like mini bosses you can go fight. There's obviously the main game that you're just kind of going through the levels, fighting monsters, getting stronger, blah blah blah. Typical idle game type stuff. Surface level as a mobile game or as a idle game, I want to give this like a good 3.5, 4 out of 5. However, this game was pre-ordered, as I'm sure a lot of other people who saw the ad and like these types of games pre-ordered it because it was advertised as an RPG, and all of the ads and all of the like graphics and the hype for it made it seem like it was going to be this grand like RPG game, like full control, open world, like straight up RPG. So like a lot of people that downloaded this game were super excited to play it, and then it's just an idle game.
Yeah, all the pictures.
Extremely disappointing. Yeah, like you can still go see the ads now, and like I know what happens with mobile games a lot anyway, but like this is the biggest offense on showing you gameplay that doesn't exist. Like the ads make it look like it's PlayStation worthy, like this amazing RPG game, and then it's not, and it's so disappointing.
I can't believe that's legal.
I thought it wasn't. I swear, like 4 or 5 years ago, they passed some shit that made it illegal to do that shit.
Maybe if it's free to play.
Yeah, that's probably it. I bet there's a loophole with it being a free game.
Some of my favorites are like the I cannot remember the name of it. It's like Homescape Gardens or something like that.
But there's like
oh yeah,
there's like some fucking story of a grandma killed this girl's husband or some shit like that, and it's like, isn't this about building a house?
Yeah, it's at least there are a whole bunch of like different games of that same game. Brittany plays one where she's been renovating like a mansion for 5 years. Fun.
Overall, because of the lies and the hype, I'm gonna demote this game overall to a 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
But if you like idle games, download it. It's the best idle game I've ever played. They're just fucking liars.
So if you don't know anything about the game at all, go play it.
I love this game and it's great, but I hate them because they lie.
It's a good reason to hate them.
I mean, I agree. Fuck them. Yeah, but it's hilarious. I was trying to get Emily to play it.
Good. I'm hoping now I don't have to see those ads on my timeline anymore.
Nah, they're going to be there more now.
Yeah, they're going to be there even more because we're talking about it.
Great.
Yeah,
love that.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Elon.
The shadow knows.
We got the shadow knows.
So,
What do you know?
last week I talked about Evolutionary. This week, Jeannie and I were looking through trying to find something to start watching. Wanted to find something that I'd heard a lot about, but just never actually watched. So we started watching Schitts Creek. Now, I definitely thought that this was a completely different show than it is. For whatever reason, I had in my head that it was going to be like Trailer Park Boys and be like some like group of hillbillies doing a bunch of hillbilly shit. It's definitely not that. The whole story is Eugene Levy and his family got screwed over by their financial advisor and lost everything except for a town that Eugene Levy bought for his son as a joke back in the 90s called Schitt's Creek. Bought a whole fucking town as a joke. So now that's where they have to live. And it's a lot of like, all right, we got to get out of here. Like everything that we do, we have to get out of here because they're living in a motel that it's not great. The town sign has a dude bending his wife over, and like It definitely does not look appropriate. So, the guy's trying to sell the town to get this money back, but he's talking to the mayor about it. And instead of changing the sign, all he wrote, he put up another sign next to it that says, "Don't worry, it's his sister." Like that's somehow supposed to make it better. But it's very good. It's a lot of like rich people in Mount Gilead now that have no idea what to do, and it's great.
Rich people in Mount Gilead that are no longer rich.
They're still technically rich.
No, they're not. They lost everything.
They have some stuff, just not much.
They're not rich though.
True.
Like in comparison, it's a hilarious show. It's 10 out of 10. Definitely would recommend.
Yeah, I did not know it was on its 6th season. But yeah, so I'll be watching the shit out of that because it is hilarious.
Speaking of watching something you thought was something different, y'all ever heard of the movie Bros?
Brave?
No, Bros.
Oh, no.
So, it's about a gay couple. I'm gone. Whatever, it's fine. I watched it. However, I thought that it was about a gay dude and his who was straight. And that's why it was called Bros. So when I get into it, it's hilarious. Hilarious. Good movie. Very fun. But that's not the movie I want to highlight this. I want to highlight Ricky Stanicky. The new John Cena movie. Watched it last night. Hilarious. John Cena is so good. John Cena, as Devin said, John Cena is what The Rock wishes he was.
Your mic keeps cutting out, brother.
John Cena is what The Rock wishes he was.
Okay.
I just puked again, so that's probably why.
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd let you know before
I'm pushing through. I'm just trying to fucking entertain.
Appreciate you.
But no, Ricky Stanicky is funny. Very funny. I'm not going to go into the whole details of it, because I want you guys to watch it and be surprised. It's good. It's good stuff. It's on Amazon Prime if anybody wants to watch it.
All right now.
Fucking hell yeah.
Hey, look. Episode 4 of Shogun is out. Go watch it. Devin, you caught up yet?
I am.
Did you watch episode 4?
I didn't watch. No, not episode 4.
Oh my god.
But
dude.
Listen. It's coming. It's coming. I've been on a Dragon Ball. Sorry.
But yeah, so it looks like after they get through the 6 episodes, that's it. So you want to stay true to the book and everything. So
that's cool.
All you get is 6 episodes.
Did you guys see that the Fallout show is going to be dropping all its episodes at once?
That's cool. I like that.
Love that.
Me too. It's probably only like 5 episodes, but still.
Devin's favorite 6 episodes.
Thanks.
Also, One Piece. I've gotten to the part where the Shandorians and the Sky People are fighting, having a war. Gonfall and Eneru came face to face again, and yeah.
Eneru is a bad motherfucker.
He is.
Eneru's based off of Eminem.
It's hilarious because
his design really is based off of Eminem.
That's all I'm gonna think about now. Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Great. They're all looking for some gold. Eneru's being a little dickhead like Okada, and it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Pokemon Horizons. I watched the first 12 episodes on Netflix. Starts off a little slow, try and get everybody, into, who everybody is. But at the end, beautiful. Love it. Do it. Go watch it.
Heck yeah. I'll watch it right now.
That's it for me. No, you won't. That's it for me. Sorry.
What? Why are we like this?
Because you're watching Dragon Ball. You just said.
Oh, God, dude. What is that right there?
I have no idea.
Tell.
You're watching basketball.
Thank you. I am.
Should we talk some wrestling then?
Sure.
Never.
It is beneficial. SummerSlam is coming to Cleveland, Ohio at Paul Brown Stadium.
We going?
We'll see you there.
August 3rd, Saturday.
Yeah.
Nope, I will not be there.
It's always has to work.
No, it's Gen Con.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely will not be there.
Oh, cool. Let's see. So Okada signed a 3-year deal with AEW for about 2 billion yen. So if you don't know the equation to dollars, and that's about 13.5 million. So about 4.5 million per year. Kevin Kelly had been fired to make that deal happen.
I thought it was because he was being racist.
It probably
Being racist? No, he said Ian Riccaboni libeled him.
What the fuck does that mean?
He libeled him?
Look up.
What does libeled mean?
To libel?
What does libel mean?
Exactly what it means. Like, what do you want from me?
To tell
A
me that
libel.
a libel.
I'm telling you. Just to libel. He libeled him.
I libel.
Dominic
you
Mysterio and his
You
wife
libel.
got married. That looks like they had a great reception. Congratulations to them.
All of Judgment Day except for Finn Balor was there.
You know, God can giveth and he can also taketh. And it looks like Miro or Rusev and CJ Perry Lana are done. So
Rest in peace.
more people that were unnamed corporate officers in the Vince McMahon allegations apparently were brought to light. Nick Khan, Stephanie McMahon, some other person that I forget their names.
And nobody.
At least you didn't say Paul Levesque.
At least.
And I also heard that they're trying to get Brock Lesnar back.
Yeah.
Why?
Technically, he
Maybe.
wasn't found guilty of anything yet.
Maybe he didn't do anything.
Yeah, but like,
Maybe.
All right. Keep that same energy for
Gorsh.
everyone.
Gorsh.
well, is that somebody that we really need back?
No, but
No.
people
We've
just,
seen every match he's ever going to have.
What? He can wrestle Goldberg again.
nah, he,
And we've already seen it.
he needs Gunther, and then he can go away.
So fucking good.
Okay, so I want to chime in real quick. Not necessarily a fan of Brock Lesnar, but I think if he's not found guilty of anything and like his record is clean, it's 100% worth bringing him back just to like as a visual to clear his name.
Yeah.
Like they're not even letting Paul Heyman talk about him at the Hall of Fame because of this shit.
Right.
So if he didn't do anything, I don't care if he comes back for one night just to say, see you guys, and then retire. Bring him back.
I agree.
I can live with that. That's fine. Brian Danielson, you guys know him? Little short fella. Does wrestling on AEW.
The GOAT.
He does, doesn't he?
He said Vince McMahon actually called me one night. I was part of the creative team on WWE, and he called me one night and said, what is AEW doing that we're not doing? And so he went back and watched about 8 straight weeks of TV within the span of 6 days and was like, there is a whole list of things. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. That's what they say.
So, there's another discourse going around. This will be my final thing. Roman Reigns and The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins were all in the ring, hyping up their match, doing their promo. Roman Reigns called Seth Rollins a crossdresser.
Immediately, I tweeted, "Oh no, Roman."
And now a lot of people are upset by that.
All right.
Believable.
But everybody else has been making fun of Seth Rollins for how he dresses, and he's also been saying how he takes stuff from his wife's closet and wears them.
No, he's actually cross-dressing. Why is it a big deal?
That is that's an amazing take.
Thank you. I'm here for it.
Well,
So I'm guessing the issue more is like, why is that said as an insult?
yeah,
It's definitely an insult to me.
I don't
Do
know.
I care
It just
though?
seems
No, like,
weird.
I don't. I think there are a lot of hills to die on. I don't feel like that's the one.
Not for me.
Not a hill I would die on, but I do sort of understand where the upset is coming from.
It's not a good look for sure.
I mean, it's not like one of the top insults, but that was a pretty common insult for gay people.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's not like one of the really, really bad ones or anything like that, but like, I get it. I understand why people are mad. I'm not mad. I don't give a fuck.
Right. It's crazy. Rock can go out and tell people to smoke crack. But Roman called somebody that.
That's hilarious though. Like, come on.
It is hilarious.
it's nothing.
You
like,
shouldn't be smoking crack.
I mean, it's nothing.
You can wear your wife's clothes all you want, but smoking crack's not right.
I mean, it's nothing like Candice LeRae telling Maxine that her
That
dead brother.
brother's dead.
Yeah, that was a lot of discourse about that too.
Oh my
Well-
god. I saw that, like, why?
But Christian over
It's-
on that other show can talk about people's dead dad. He even gave the address to Dan Garcia's father's grave.
The cemetery, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Same
I-
cemetery
what-
my great
what
grandma
my-
buried in.
my favorite thing about people who watch wrestling, and it's clearly people who have an agenda one way or the other.
Absolutely.
They're mad about it, right? Because, like, how can you go out there and say that? Like, she probably didn't want her to say that. Like, she lost the match because of that. So,
Right.
like,
It's a
obviously,
fucking work.
I mean, come on, man, bro. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Are you serious right now?
Get worked, Bubba.
Somebody,
She's not gonna take that.
I know somebody's pitched that or something to say, hey, say something about Maxine's brother.
Bruh, of
Or-
course.
and then ask Maxine if it was okay. If it wasn't okay with her, it probably wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Surely.
And also, if you don't know, Candice LeRae is a fucking sweetheart in real life. Like, from everything that's ever been seen about Candice LeRae and her, she is just a kind, good person.
Well, she did spend a lot of time with Joey Ryan.
She did. She did. No, there goes my argument.
But she's now married to one of the best wrestlers in the world, so.
You cut out for
Who's
me
that?
and said she is now married to one of the wrestlers of the world.
Well, that's true.
It's very true.
See, everybody agrees the best wrestler in the world, Johnny Gargano. So, that's it. That's it for wrestling. Oh shoot!
Did we talk about Mercedes Moné's debut?
It slipped my mind. Mercedes Moné debuted in AEW. She is all elite. The CEO.
I will say right off the bat, do not like her entrance song.
I didn't hear it.
It's corny.
CEO,
corny. That's all I'm gonna say.
CEO, CEO, just over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's corny. She's corny.
Saw Sky Blue. She looks gorgeous as always.
Oh, show.
So what is she gonna do now that she's in AEW?
Beat people up. Probably go after Tony Storm eventually. I know she's no Wendy Richter, but
What they say?
Well, she's got to go through the standings or whatever that is. You know, the rankings.
she does. That's why she's starting with the. Did you watch the end of AEW tonight?
Why would I watch AEW?
Because you were watching it when Sasha came out or when Mercedes Moné came out.
Whoa. Don't be calling people out.
Too late.
My brother lived.
Okay, I will say this. Okay, I won't lie to you. I've never lied to you once. Like the old adage is, I'll lie for you before I lie to you. Okay. I'm glad the Young Bucks changed up their gimmick.
I am too.
And you know what? Corporate Okada, I liked it.
I do too. I like Okada's smile.
And I can't wait till Kenny comes back and says, "What's going on, guys?" So
I can't wait for him to say what's going on, guys, too.
It's gonna be a little awkward, but I mean,
yeah.
All right. It's time for Jordi to set the record straight.
It's time.
It's time.
It is indeed time.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Oh, don't worry, Cody. It's not too bad. I had a lot going on, so I didn't get. I'm half-assing my job tonight. For the record, Devin, in Dragon Ball Super, Kefla's big final move was the gigantic burst. Dragon Ball Z also stopped airing in 1996. You were close. It was very close.
You got to look at the Japan air date. That's what I need to know.
I think that's what it was, actually.
I'll kill myself.
Anyway, the Dragon Ball Abridged series is considered parody, which is protected under American fair use laws. However, parody is not protected under Japanese fair use laws.
Ooh.
Hence the consistent attacks. And lastly, Devin, French educator Louis Braille is who invented Braille. Helen Keller is only accredited for it because teachers in 1918 adopted Braille as the official language for blind people.
Hey,
after
Cody said she invented Braille, not me. Don't put that evil on me.
Run it back. You said those words.
I said Cody said she invented Braille, not me.
Don't think you did.
We'll check the VAR and let you know. Also, in case this is just for Jake, libel.
Yeah.
The definition for that is a published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation.
Like defamation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually gonna look that up, but I didn't know if you guys were saying libel or liable.
I didn't either.
And I wasn't paying attention to what you said before that, so I just didn't do it.
I was hoping you did it, but if you didn't, I had it.
I appreciate you.
See,
What we're here for.
At least somebody learned something, you know.
Also, I guess another honorable mention would be that I was trying to look up Paul Alexander's practicing period. Every single thing I had found on Google was just talking about him dying. The only thing remotely close to any information I could find is there was a mention that he was semi-retired. So, I mean, I guess he was halfway still practicing. I don't know. It wasn't enough information, so I wasn't going to include it.
Fair.
I'll look into it.
Thanks.
So it's time to take her home. Go support the podcast. We are on Twitter. Go follow us there for all important updates to this podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, and Devin can get his nuts bald. Like, subscribe, comment. We're on all your favorite podcasting platforms, Spotify, iTunes, all the good ones. Go follow us, subscribe. Give us a rating, please. 5 stars. 5 stars only. If anything less than that, just don't bother. And I am the Beast Snow. And that's Devin up there. We are the Awakening. We'll be taking on the Midwest Misfits March 23rd, Marion, Ohio, for the tag team titles, I assume.
WTF.
Enter the madness. So be there or be square. And then I'm on the social medias at the Beast Snow.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
You got me at T Gingerbeard Man on the Twitters and Shrouded Tavern Etsy. We're still cooking up some stuff for the podcast. Didn't quite hit the oven this week, so that's okay. We'll get to it.
You can follow me at _ I'm just Jake. I feel like shit. Had to be here for the boys though.
And we love you for that, honestly.
You can follow me on Twitter at SexyDevyB. Come out to Marion, Ohio at the B. See me in snow. Do a little something. Probably not much. At least on my part. I'll be doing it all. Tolkien's son drew the book's maps of Middle-earth. For Tolkien, art was key to bringing the fictional land of Middle-earth to life. Produced several paintings and illustrations for both The Hobbit, including the cover of the first edition, and Lord of the Rings.
That's pretty cool.
It's good, brother.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hey, you know what? From all of us at TOPTERTA, especially Jordi, the wise man, for waking up just in time to give us his wisdom. For Jake joining us, even though he is relinquishing everything that is his bowels, and Cody for delivering God's message everywhere, and Devin for just being the goat that he is. I'm the Beast Snow. This is TOPTERTA. Goodbye, good night, good morning, goodbye.
Bang.
Ow. Right in the kisser. It's a good run, boys.
It was.
Was it?
I mean, I think.